The American architect of the Chicago School, Louis Sullivan, was the first to analyze the relationship between the design of a modern building and its use. He did so by adopting the principle form follows function, meaning the shape of a building should be based on its intended function or purpose. It became the main principle of 20th century modern architecture. Sullivan provided a theoretical foundation to modern architecture, and therefore, Sullivan is often referred to as the father of skyscrapers and modernist architecture. Sullivan's masterpiece is the Wainwright Building, which is a 9-story office building that he designed in 1891 in St. Louis. The Wainwright Building is Louis Sullivan's first skyscraper and one of the most influential buildings in the United States. While the Wainwright building was not the first skyscraper to be built, it was the first to define the form of the new building type. It utilizes his theory that tall office buildings should be designed in 3 parts, treating the structure like a column with a base, a shaft, and a capital. The street level or ground floor of the building represent the base, and they had large open spaces with plenty of windows for shopping and for other commercial activities. The middle section consisted with 7 floors of offices, all the same in appearance. The top level, so the capital, was a service floor, which provided space for equipment to operate the building, such as elevator engines and water tanks. This concept continues to influence skyscraper design to this day. Although Sullivan thought that the practical construction of a building should be more important than the design elements, Sullivan did not object to ornamentation on his buildings. He was known for Art Nouveau and Celtic Revival details made from iron, stone, and terracotta on his buildings. The Art Nouveau curved elements located at the ground level of his building became his signature mark. Sullivan put the United States on the architecture map in a way that had not been done before. His skyscrapers looked like nothing which came before them. For the first time, America had a style which was uniquely its own, and there was no need to copy European models anymore. Unfortunately, by the 1920s, known today as the father of the modern architecture and regarded along with Henry Richardson and Frank Lloyd Wright as one of the greatest threesomes of American architecture, Sullivan and his designs fell out of fashion. Sullivan died at the age of 67, alone and broke in his hotel room in Chicago in 1924. His former student, Frank Lloyd Wright, paid for Sullivan's funeral.